everybody, this is Johnnie Geathers. Welcome to another JG Mental Health Fridays. I hope all of you are having a great day so far. You just got your day started. I hope you have a great day. Today is a special day for me, my Lion brothers, and my Lion sisters because today makes it 15 years since we joined the organization. 15 years of me and my LBs being Iota men, and then 15 years for my Lion sisters to be sweethearts. What I want to talk about today is just talk about my journey of being an Iota. Like I said, been in this org for 15 years, and I want to just talk about how it all began, where was some of my highs, some of my lows, and then what I'm doing like right now to move forward into the journey of being an Iota man. So how it started out. So it all started out, I could say, mainly end of my sophomore year. I had got honored with this award by the AKAs, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. They had an event at Penn State called Honoring the Black Male, and I was one of the honorees. And with me being one of the honorees was because I was involved with student government at Penn State. At that time, I was the diversity chair for the Association of Residence Hall Students, of which I held that position all 4 years of college. But during my sophomore year, that's when I was at like my peak moment. And at the ceremony, that's when I met a brother who ended up being my ADP now. Me and him started connecting after the ceremony, and then we started talking to each other through Facebook and everything. Surprisingly, I had heard about the Iotas back then because the Iotas had just got chartered on campus in 2008 and everything. So, went through that, talked about that, even looked at different aspects of, do I really want to join, be in the fraternity and everything like that, which I had interest of it since freshman year. Because, when you watch, different shows like Different World and all those different things that kind of make you interested in wanting to join, organizations. My freshman year, I did look at, another organization, but I was like, nah, that's not me. Sophomore year, some people thought I was going to be in another organization because of an affiliation with someone family related. And I was like, nah, don't want to do that as well. So when Iota was approached to me and I really sat down and did my research and looked at it, I said, yeah, this is me. What stood out to me at that time then was because of our motto, build a tradition, not rest upon one. At that time, I was already making milestones and everything at Penn State. And I was like, I always make milestones. I always accomplish something. And I always say, what's next? What is next for me to do? What is next for me to conquer? And that's what I looked at when it came to Iota and everything. So from there, connected with my ADP. Me and him had conversations over the summer of, 2009. And then at that time, talked to my mom about it because at first she was like, I want you to pledge, and all that, because she heard stories and, past stuff and all that stuff like that. And I'm like, nah, I really want to do this. So my ADP ended up connecting me to another brother who actually chartered my chapter at Penn State, Brother Scott Seward. Scott and I talked over the summer, and also Scott was able to talk to my mom and everything. And once he talked to my mom and everything, my mom asked me, do you really want to do this? And I said, yeah, I want to do this and everything. So from there, rest was history. Met up with my LBs and my LSs at that time, because at then I didn't knew everybody back then yet until we got back to campus in fall of 2009. So from there, the rest was history. And then October 25th, 2009 was the day that we crossed and we became brothers. Also during that time frame too, that was the same day we probated. I remember that night because that was a Sunday. It was a Sunday night and everything. And I had class the next morning, which was an 8 a.m. class. But it was a monumental moment. Everybody came out to support us and showed out. And it was a good moment. The aspect of brotherhood. With brotherhood, with me, I'm the oldest in my family, and my siblings at the time, they were bad young, which now they're grown now, but still I'm the oldest. So I was looking forward to that brotherhood aspect, looking for big brothers and everything, of which I was able to get within my pro fights. And even with some of my line brothers, because some of them are older than me and everything as well. So that brotherhood aspect. Also brotherhood just in terms of meeting other brothers from different chapters. Like I got close to the brothers here in Pittsburgh because I kept coming here back and forth for different events and everything. And once I came here for grad school, that's when, it was good. The rest was history for me to be able to just enjoy the moment and actually make history here. As you all can see what I have done in Pittsburgh. And also brotherhood aspect where I'm connected with different brothers across the country, having interactions when you go to different regional conferences, conclaves, different events that chapters are having, and you do road tripping and those different aspects. I just enjoy that moment of all of us coming together, supporting one another, and just being brothers and everything. Within my 15 years of Iota as well, I held a lot of leadership roles. Currently, right now, I have three. Um, well, I might as well say four, might as well say four. But currently, right now, within the grad chapter, I hold a community service position and a secretary position. On a regional level, I am the regional coordinator, well, the regional director of community service. So I make sure my region within the Atlantic Coast are doing the community service hours are submitting them right on time. Nationally, I'm the national coordinator for Time, which is a initiative for our brothers called Theta Men, Improving Through Mental Empowerment, which focuses on mental health, financial wellness, legal wellness. Also, outside of that, alongside with that leadership role, I am the second chair for the community impact team. So I help with one brother that's the director of the community impact team nationally, just making sure that things is, smooth and, steadfast for the brothers nationally and everything. Previous roles I held as well. I was the former coordinator and one of the co-founders for Much More Than Hashtag, which was a national initiative that was founded between us and Civic Amarillo Sorority Incorporated, which focused on voter registration, citizen review board, jury selection, home ownership, and property taxes. We had a good run with that for I say like 5-6 years and things of that nature. But I enjoyed the building process of it. And basically any position I'm able to do within the fraternity or any way that I can represent the fraternity best way I can, I do so. Now, coming into a moment where I want to share about the most within the 15 years. Y'all might think that it's been an easy ride for me. But I want to say it hasn't been an easy ride for me. As you can see, I've been doing a lot of stuff, dabbling a lot of things just to get the fraternity's name out there. But there was a moment for me of having burnout. Back in 2018, I was doing a lot of different things, making sure the chapter was good here, trying to get my chapter back at Penn State, like all these different things was happening all at once. Not knowing that it was all going to take a toll on me, and not just within the fraternity, but also with work and a lot of different things just all hit me all at once. It led to a point that I had a burnout moment, and it led to me having my seizures. Y'all all know about the story of me having my seizures in my sleep back in 2018 during Thanksgiving, and how I had to stay in Philadelphia with my mom and my siblings to try to get through that to be able to return back to Pittsburgh in 2019. But that burnout moment, it taught me about a lot of different things. It taught me that, regardless of the work that you did and all that the work stands out, but also you don't have to overextend yourself so much. There's other brothers that could take over for you, and which they helped me out at that time when I was going through my recovery stage of being sick. But there was some parts of me that I kind of felt like, no, more should be done. But I learned within myself that I had to listen to my body more. When I know I can't do something, I know that now I can say, I can't do it. Or if I know that I don't want to do it, I can be out there and say, no, I don't want to do it. Instead of being like a people pleaser and always being like the yes man all the time. But within that burnout moment, it taught me that, it's important to take care of yourself, regardless of what you do within your organization. But you as a person comes first, because without you, what else can be done, So that's why I had to take care of myself. And still to this day, I'm thankful that I'm still here, still standing 15 years in the frat, still standing within my life personally, despite all the things I went through. And and I'm still going, going strong. And then lastly, fulfillment. I feel like with me being in this organization, it does my heart good to represent my fraternity, but also it does good to represent myself. I could say that Iota did bring out a lot of things that was in me from the inside about like speaking, being confident, all those different things. Because remember, when I joined, I was 19. I was 19 years old when I joined the fraternity and everything. And I was at the cusp of doing a lot of different things, but I little brought it out of me. And as you can see, now I'm all over the place, which I'm thankful for it, because of the fraternity just letting me know that, you got this in you. It's time to push it out, let it shine and show. And the reason why I say fulfillment, because even though I'm 15 years in, I know there's still more that need to be done, but I know I did a lot within my last 15 years. I've received every recognition within the fraternity across the board, except one more award I want to get nationally, but I've fulfilled everything regionally. I made history a lot of times. Recently made history back in, March with my Neo, crossing that pit, and just other different things. I'm just appreciative and thankful for. And I know that within the fulfillment, I know that when my time has come to either sit back and relax, or when my time has come for me to be even being able to leave, this earth, I know that people could say that Johnnie did his work here within the fraternity. He did it the best way he can, and that he did it in due fashion, living up to 5 stars. And the coping exercise I want to leave all of you today, even though I talked about my 15 years of experience of being in Iota, but the coping exercise I want to tell you overall, with me explaining everything I went through, the coping skill I want to leave you with is do what you can. Do what you can do. So if you feel like you are capable of wanting to do something, just go out and do it. Go for it. If you feel like that, there's some things that you might have to step back from just to be able to take care of yourself, go ahead and do that. That's why I say do what you can. Do what you can do. Don't, overextend yourself if you know yet you're not able to do it. But also, if you feel like you're able to do something and it's really in your heart to do it, go ahead and do it, because life is short and you don't want to have regrets or have any moments where you're like, oh man, I wish I could have did this, or I wish I could have did that, and everything. But yeah, that's all I want to leave you with today. Just a quick shout out to my LBs and my LSs. So Quandell, James, Malcolm, Harold, Danae, Angie, Jocelyn, happy 15 years to all of us. Happy 15 years, IS Controversy. And as always, everybody, if you have any words or topics that you want me to address on JG Mental Fridays, you can contact me on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out the videos on there. Also, go on my website through which you check out the videos on there. Learn more about me. Check out articles I did for Helpful Living Magazine. Check out podcast episodes I've been on, and ways to connect me for speaking engagements and other opportunities. Again, I appreciate all of you for your love and support. And now I'm going to leave with the closing message. Reflect on the positives, plan ahead, and relax. RPR. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Be well. Be blessed. And peace.